Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Whitney Ward. We begin tonight new at 4 with the FDA now expanding emergency use authorization for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. It's for children now ages 12 to 15. So next, an advisory committee will vote. That's going to happen on Wednesday on whether to approve the expansion or not. Those shots could be then given to 12 to 15-year-olds soon after the CDC adopts the advisory committee's recommendation. Today, though, we want to hear from you. So parents, if the Pfizer vaccine is actually approved, would you let your 12 to 15-year-old actually get the vaccine? Let us know. We want to know what you think. Just text your answer to 509-448-2000.
And today, hospital leaders provided an update on the state of COVID-19 cases and vaccinations in Washington. The Washington State Hospital Association CEO, Cassie Sauer, says the state is seeing a plateau in COVID cases and hospitalizations. That is good news when it comes to concerns of a fourth COVID wave here in our state. Sauer emphasized that the fourth wave is stoppable, even with the new COVID-19 variants. Getting vaccinated, wearing a mask, and social distancing helps fight against the virus. Sauer also said the state currently has a very large supply of vaccines that need to be used. She says compared to earlier, it is much easier now to get a vaccine and encourages everyone to get a vaccine who can do so.
Tomorrow, a Vista Stadium is offering the one-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine from 3 to 6 p.m.
Wow.
Anyone who gets vaccinated there at a Vista Stadium will also get a free baseball stadium hot dog. All you have to do is visit save509.com. You can sign up right there. In a post on Twitter, the Regional Health District said, during our 2-week pause on phases, it's more important than ever to show our efforts and take steps in the right direction.
Wow. Good idea.
What's not to love about a hot dog?
Right? Yeah,
yes.
I love that. Well, in other news, Spokane County prosecutors believe a murder suspect shot and killed a man to practice killing his ex-wife, Mary Schaefer. This all happened last year. Prosecutors wanted to merge the two murder cases, but their request to do so has been denied.
So in August of last year, Spokane police arrested 36-year-old Nathan Beal for the murder of his ex-wife, Mary Schaefer. Mary flew into Spokane to pick up her children at Beal's home in Browns Addition. Detectives believe that Beal then shot and killed her as she was getting out of her car. Prosecutors say they have evidence and they believe it proves that Beal killed a homeless man to practice killing his ex-wife. Mary's soon-to-be sister-in-law told KREM 2 she's not surprised by this development at all in the investigation.
It was very clear that he had psychopathic tendencies to me, and it was absolutely not surprising to me whatsoever, especially considering the lengths at which he went to verbalize how much planning he was going into to kill Mary.
So Beal is now charged with premeditated murder for Mary's death. He's currently being held in the Spokane County Jail on a $1 million bond. The request to merge the two murder cases again has been denied twice. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley will explain more on that coming up tonight on KREM 2 News at 5 o'clock. Well, robocalls, they are the #1 complaint to multiple different government agencies. And research shows last month alone, Americans tried to dodge an estimated 147 million different calls. And the numbers are often so high because of automation.
If you just get a 0.01% rate of people that start to take that message seriously, and of those, if just 1% of those progress to the next step, you've scored pretty big.
So coming up tonight at 6, we'll explain how they're actually making automation work for them and how a simple game of numbers means even one victim who falls for a scam makes it worth their while. And we'll have some step-by-step directions that you can help put a dent in those numbers and make sure you don't become the next victim. So make sure and join us for our special report that's tonight on KREM 2 News at 6.
Yeah, I'm always getting the calls from Social Security that apparently if I don't get a hold of them, there'll be big problems.
I know.
Pretty sure we're not doing that.
Yes, most of the time, 99% of the time, just hang up. Yeah, exactly.
0.999%.
Yes, it's a scam. So just make sure and figure out exactly what it is that you need to do in order to stop those calls from even getting through.
Absolutely.
That's the point that we're trying to make. All right, let's talk about the weather outside. We were a little bit concerned, or at least I was, about how Mother's Day was going to shape up. It turned out nice, didn't it?
Oh my gosh, Saturday and Sunday. I agree with you. We grew a few clouds late in the afternoon. We expected that. Just like today. today. We had mostly sunny skies this morning. Now we've grown some clouds in the afternoon, but generally speaking, we've got warm weather all this week. I'm forecasting temperatures in the 70s starting tomorrow and continuing through the weekend. Now, over the weekend, there's a chance we might get a little moisture moving in, so we could get some of that convective activity and grow some showers and some clouds as we get into the afternoon hours. But all in all, it's looking like a great one. And you can see right now we've got showers moving through areas of northern Idaho and northeastern Washington. There's a closer view. Most of the showers to the east of us and also to the north of us, they should shut off once we get past sunset tonight at about 8 o'clock. Right now we're at 62 degrees. The average high for this time of year is 64, but at least the wind is calm. We'll look for an overnight low of 44, mostly sunny on your Tuesday, 72 for all the moms that planted all their fresh plants over the weekend. Looks like you got a great week of growing weather. And then over the weekend, we'll keep temperatures in the low 70s. And I know I've got the raindrops there, but right now the computer modeling is just for a slight chance of maybe afternoon showers. All in all, pretty good looking spring forecast.
I love it, Tom. Thank you very much. Well, today, Idaho Governor Brad Little signed House Bill 362 into law. That's basically his sustainable transportation funding solution, and it will direct $80 million in ongoing funding, allowing Idaho to bond for up to $1.6 billion from transportation infrastructure projects across the state. Idaho is the fastest growing state in the nation right now, and the funding will help keep up with some of the demand. There will be no fees or raised taxes with this bill.
We'll be able to do these big projects. We'll be able to bid them more efficiently. We'll be able to plan for them more efficiently. We'll be able to, if we need, match federal dollars. It's just the right thing to do. It's somewhat similar to what we did with Garvey, except in this one we paid for it. And it's not going to be taking money out of maintenance and other critical needs.
So this is the largest state investment in transportation infrastructure in Idaho history. The solution also provides, he says, a new sustainable source of funding for local highway districts to maintain the roads closest to Idahoans' homes.
Well, Washington State College of Medicine has now received a accreditation to start its first family medicine residency program down in Pullman. The program, based at Pullman Regional Hospital, is a 3-year residency training program. The program received accreditation after a rigorous 2-year development process. The program focuses on critical access hospitals. Critical access hospitals have 25 or fewer acute care beds and serve rural communities with essential health care services. The program will welcome its first residents in the summer of 2022. It will host 3 residents per year for a total of 9 residents when fully implemented. Well, KREM Cares Diaper Drive 2021 was a success. Coming up after the break, our Laura Papetti tells us all about those good numbers.
Also, Spokane officially has a new city flag. The city just announced the winning design this morning. So up ahead, we're giving you a look, and we'll also hear from the artist who will break down exactly what this design means. We'll be right back.